What's up, guys? I'm Chantel, and welcome to my channel, Chantelevision, where you get to see everything through my eyes. So I'm sure a lot of you know me from my Scream videos, which I've only made like a handful of, but I kind of want to touch today on one of my favorite, absolute favorite shows, which is OMITB, as you can see behind me, or also known as Only Murders in the Building. It would be fun to kind of give my thoughts on season 3 and what it might be about, what it might entail, and some of the things that we've found out, things that have been confirmed. And if you are interested in hearing in any of that, then stick around for the ride I'm about to take you on. So first, let's just talk about the cast. We, of course, are going to have Selena, Steve, and Martin coming back as our trio, which is awesome. We're also going to get Paul Rudd, which we saw at the end of season 2. And then we get to see Meryl Streep, which is actually, it wasn't leaked, but, it was a post that actually, I believe it was the OMITB and Hulu Twitter put forth. So that was pretty fun to find out. We also have Andrea Martin coming back, and I believe she played Joy in the second season, the makeup artist. I really liked her, and I'm super excited to see her back. We're also going to get to see Jesse Williams, who's in Grey's Anatomy. I believe she's playing let me take a look at my notes. She's playing a character who has taken a special interest in the case. She's some sort of documentarian. We also get to see Ashley Park come in, and she is going to be playing a Broadway ingenue named Kimber. And yes, I do have notes because I can't remember everything, so don't be judgy. Yeah, so that's pretty much the lineup for the cast that we know of so far. Obviously, we're going to have returning actors to play characters that have been on there. I really hope that we get to see Howard's new boyfriend, the chorus boy. I would really like that it was a callback to season 1, how the chorus boys thwop, thwop, thwop in Splash. Probably one of the most hilarious scenes in both seasons. I die every time. All right, now let's get to the good stuff. The release date. When is the release date? Well, I have answers for you. And the release date is, we don't fucking know. We don't know. But based off of when the first and second season came out, we can kind of judge when we think the first or the third season is going to come out based off of the first and second. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be out sometime this summer. Season 1 did come out, I believe, August 31st of 21, and season 2 came out June 28th of 22. So fingers crossed, sometime between June and September, early September, we will be getting season 3. Unfortunately, though, like I said, there is no actual release date, so as soon as I find out, you will also find out, I promise. Another thing that we do know is that OMITB has already started filming. In fact, they have already wrapped up, and I will put a picture up here in just a minute. The picture that was taken of the wrap gift, which I found to be quite interesting. All right, so jumping into the plot and kind of how I think it's gonna go, I guess, is obviously gonna lead off with what we saw at the end of season 2 with Paul Rudd's character, whose name is Ben, dying on stage with like blood coming out of his mouth. And I thought that was very interesting because of the wrap gift pin, which again, we'll talk about in just a little bit. Now, before we see Paul Rudd's character fall to the ground and die, we do get to see Charles' character, or excuse me, Steve Martin's character, Charles. He confronts Paul Rudd's character Ben and tells him, stay away from her. I know what you did. And I know a lot of people out there have been kind of speculating that it could be like a Jan. It could be really anybody. His stepdaughter Lucy. It could be a lot of people. It could even be Joy. But there was a picture released of Selena Gomez and Martin Short, and she was in a dress. And the caption says, "Father of the Bride." Now, this is the picture with the caption, and I don't know, what do you think? Now, when Charles says something to the effect of "stay away from her, I know what you did," in combination with this picture that we've seen of Selena Gomez and Martin Short, where it says, "Father of the Bride Part 2," kind of has me wondering if maybe Paul Rudd's character and Selena Gomez's character kind of had like a thing. Maybe she's pregnant, because that was the whole thing behind Father of the Bride Part 2, was the daughter and the mother were pregnant simultaneously and gave birth on the same day, basically at the same time. So wouldn't that be really interesting if they kind of threw that in? I don't know, just speculation, don't come for me. All right, so here is that picture of the lighthouse. So this is the picture from the wrap party, and if you look close, you're gonna see a cobra around a lighthouse, which I think is a little bit interesting. I think it's giving away maybe that Paul Rudd's character Ben was killed with maybe snake poison. The lighthouse, I'm not so sure about. Maybe that has something to do with the play. It was kind of foggy, seemed like it took place on, a shore, so it wouldn't be far-fetched that maybe they're near a lighthouse. So if you are just as big of a fan as me and you cannot wait for Only Murders in the Building Season 3 to come out, then stay tuned or keep an eye on this channel. Yes, this is a mashup of a bunch of different stuff. I have been doing a lot of Scream videos. I have done some Universal videos. I got other plans in the future. Stay tuned. But if you're an OMITB fan like I am, then pay attention, because I promise you I'll have the latest updates as soon as, they're updated. So here is another picture that was posted on Selena Gomez's Instagram account, where the caption just says 3. So this is implying to me something to do with season 3. As you can see, she is in a wig and we got kind of a profile. And then the next picture is of her pointing to her pair of pants, where it says something about ask me about my mental illness, or was why does no one ask me about my mental health? And I definitely think that's pointing to season 3, in regards to her mental health. With all of that being said, to my beautiful people out there, my whole 20 subscribers, thank you for sticking with me through this terrible first, I don't know how many vlogs, but thank you so much for sticking with me through them. I really appreciate it. You guys rock. There's nothing else to be said. So love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all.